The top 5 discoveries in Egyptian archaeology for 2022. Hi there, I'm Laura Ranieri-Roy of Ancient Egypt Alive. Happy New Year. It's January 3rd, and I'm reflecting back on the past year. Certainly it's been incredible for all of the achievements made by archaeologists in Egypt. So many things I could talk about. There's a winter solstice aligned temple in Aswan. There's a restoration that has happened at Carter House by the American Research Center in Egypt. Here are my top 5 achievements in Egyptian archaeology for 2022. Number 5, 18,000 inscribed ostraca found at Athribis. Now, what are ostraca? Think of them as notepads, ancient notepads, scrap paper. They are broken sherds of pottery that have been written or inscribed in, and in the case of this incredible find, thousands and thousands of them, a lot of them came from an ancient school. We have school exercises, student doodles, alphabets repeated, a bird alphabet, and also there seems to be these ostraca where one character is repeated many, many times. Could this have been a punishment for a naughty pupil having to write the same character over and over again until he got it right? 18,000 of these daily life scribblings, largely from school, also administrative, from the late Ptolemaic and Roman period, gives us incredible insight into the daily lives during this late time. Discovery number 4, headless falcons at Berenike. Now what we have there, this is a port city. It was established by Ptolemy II. It's on the Red Sea. And it existed until the 6th century AD, as Christianity grabbed hold of Egypt. But even during this fall of the Roman Empire and the end of pagan culture, we have this strange pagan cult that seems to be going on. The Blamines, a tribe from Nubia, were worshiping birds, probably Horus or Khonsu. They were burying birds with an iron harpoon with eggshells. We've never seen this. 15 falcons were discovered, 13 of them headless, and this stela that gives an order, it is improper to boil a head in here. So what were they doing? Were they trying to boil heads to take feathers out and offer them to Horus or Khonsu? We don't know, but how interesting that even in this very late period, 3rd to 6th century AD, this pagan cult endured. Discovery number 3, beautiful Fayum portraits discovered with Greco-Roman tombs, and this is in the area of Philadelphia, ancient Gerza. Here we have an Egyptian team who has been working for the last 10 years, and they found this beautiful tomb, gabled coffins, and most importantly, these wonderful portraits, a painted tempera paint on board of these wealthy Roman Egyptian citizens living around somewhere between the 1st century BC and the 1st century AD, showing their coiffures and their jewelry, and beautiful lady holding a rosette and a little typical vase. These are really unique as artifacts in ancient Egypt. And we had an amazing find of these by Flinders Petrie over 100 years ago. So this is very important, this find, this beautiful artwork. Discovery number 2, a 4,000-foot long tunnel at Taposiris Magna. This is the find of Dr. Kathleen Martinez, an archaeologist from the Dominican Republic who is on the trail of the great Queen Cleopatra. Now, Taposiris Magna is way northwest of Egypt. It's west of Alexandria, and it's close to the border with Libya, near El Alamein. This is where she's found this temple to Isis and Osiris. She thinks Cleopatra's tomb is close by. She's found coins. She's found little alabaster heads. She found last year mummies with golden tongues. Now this enormous tunnel that brought water into this temple town in ancient times. This is the twin to a tunnel that exists in Samos, the Eupolinus tunnel, also considered an engineering marvel. Will Cleopatra be close by? We shall have to wait and see. Number 1 discovery in Egypt for 2022, drum roll please. It is, have to give it to Saqqara, all of the pyramid, tombs, mummies, and coffins discovered around the Great Pyramid of Teti from the 6th dynasty. We have found a pyramid we can positively associate to an unknown Queen Neith, previously unknown. She was either the wife or the mother or the daughter of King Teti of the 6th dynasty. We now know this is her pyramid attributed to her. Number 2, we found an incredible tomb, which belongs to the 19th dynasty royal treasurer Ptah Wea. He worked for Ramses the Great, treasurer of the Ramses the Great. We have his tomb, and we have a beautiful sarcophagus. It was a tomb that was raided. We don't have a lot of treasures or his body. But Ola Ella Guitsi, who is a female Egyptian archaeologist, 70 years old, was the one who found this incredible sarcophagus. And finally, we have at Saqqara 300 coffins, 100 mummies. We have beautiful treasures, and they all date to the New Kingdom. All of these high officials of the New Kingdom, a lot of them Tut's advisors, people who lived during Tutankhamun's time in the 18th dynasty, wanted to be buried around King Teti of the 6th dynasty. Why? Because his cult endured for 1,000 years. We never knew this before. How exciting. Lots and lots of finds at Saqqara. All of these coffins and mummies are probably going to be going directly to the Grand Egyptian Museum when it opens, inshallah, this year. And those are my choices for the top 5 discoveries of 2022. Happy New Year, everybody. I look forward to a great year in archaeology.